instead. Low, low. Instead. Low routines. OK 啊。老天是能发反字义，老天是能发反字义。那就 OK 了啦。อ่ะเกมพังอะไรวะเนี่ย ฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลโอเคกลับมาละเดินต่อเลยเมื่อกี้เล่นถึงตอนที่พี่ตันเถอเขาจะสู้C1โอเคที่ไปอัพตัวละครมาด้วยใครจะซีนไปกันต่อเลยต้องหลบเอาจิตตรงไหนเลยโอเคไม่น่าจะไม่แบบวันนี้ต้องจบให้ได้ไปกันจังวะถึงแล้วตรงนี้เดี๋ยวนี้ก็ได้ไม่ลิงชอบพัซเซิล ออะไรไม่เล่นด้วยหรอกเอ้าแล้วตรงนี้ก็มีวาร์ปให้เดินทำไมตั้งนานไม่ทันลิงก์ไม่อ่านหนังสือ
Let's take a closer look.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in? Well, no more jokes.
Something's odd about men. What are they flipping through?
อะไร
Oh, these cards are so detailed and ruler. Wave. But the what a coincidence! But you must be busy.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
ถึงเรื่องทรยศกันสินะ
You sure are persistent. All right, all right.
What are you guys chatting about?
อะไรนะ
Why are you here?
Sorry, never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly an...
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret, but getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I feel shy.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me...
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysia, I wouldn't... Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. They always cast a shadow, and that's why people turn to divination. Divination is only meaningful when
อะไรเนี่ย
there are both good. Even bad omens serve as guidance.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could be a complete... I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
จำกับว่าเลยไหม
Oh, now that you mention it, yes.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our... Who's there?
อะไร ใคร
You are...
ไอพี่ไลกอสน่ะ
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Matt, are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you... Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, their task was to...
All this historic... Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lloyd Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akuma to be tainted by...
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The citizen, not one citizen would cast their vote for you.
What does it matter? People have become too accustomed to peace. And they've forgotten.
Complete nonsense. Did you...
You've probably figured out. What?
My Cool
partner. They've come out of the shadows. Suggest they have something... Alright. Let's hear it. What? My shoulders might be sore, and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to...
How's it going, Cinny? It's a bit small, but a lot.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. You like it here too?
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the...
Right.
Even Lady Treeby...
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit... now we remember. Kremna with Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. And finally, those descended from Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight. The historical records seem slightly...
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. That day will come. I believe it. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treeby. Good to see you. There's been another violent...
How can this be?
That was true in the past.
Peggy.
In my opinion,
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped...
the Chrysos heirs...
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble. Clementine. Please, something terrible has happened.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya.
Lady
Aglaya who's in trouble.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase jet. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But I guess you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Ageless
เจนี่ ที่เป็นประท้วงของรอบก่อนใช่ปะ
Kind? There's no need to use incompetence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you...
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched... These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders rule...
อะไรช่วยฉันนะว่าพูด
in
ไม่
such a hurry.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation, if that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these...
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. You failed to humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if they...
这把宰人了。
I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is me.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding...
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have... Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of...
但是这个妹就这么变个啥的？
Buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to... Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to...
ไอ้ก็ยิ่งใหญ่กว่านี้ไม่ได้ล่ะ
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cyphra?
ใครอีกอะใครมันเคยพูดถึงมาก่อนหรือเปล่า เด็กอันปีก่อนตลาดเชล่าเมียค่ะ
Stress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of
อุ้ย
gold
ใจฟ้าตัวเด็กตลาด
treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never. Come on. As we agreed, I want to buy them.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods.
Such exquisite luster.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago.
Wow. A daughter.
Tell me, Cyphra.
I won them. Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer.
Strange. But my golden thread...
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell...
เกลียดนะ
Come on. Can we just do
Yes,
business
yes.
without all this chatter?
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at...
Dealing with you rich...
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these are... That said, I do have... Look.
Oh.
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and put them on, Cyphra. And don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours.
เชียที่มันรับซื้อของโจร
You rich folks just love sticking...
What's wrong?
Do you have a smell?
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow.
หลอกตก
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake.
Those boots definitely don't hook. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar. And even you...
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well...
I didn't expect such a simple story. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the structure...
Good thing you've... Enough. Let me take a good sniff of... this air. It's filled with the scent of treasure. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city. Time for treasure hunting, Barto.
Well, I have a suggestion.
Listen closely. Do you hear that?
80-20 is...
Anyway...
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint.
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have...
Cats hate getting wet.
แม่วะนะ
So hard to understand now. Hurry up and...
Don't rush me. Let me...
I'll play along. Let's see.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
นู่นน่ะเอาไปทีนี้ตั้งค่าแดดเลยเนี่ย นี่ขนาดนี้เลยเหรออ๋อ
Trying to trick me into saying
จ่ายอยู่ได้
Not a chance.
ไอ้ตันเทยวันนี้เป็นไปอยู่วะนะ
Interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx?
Don't underestimate me. Mission accomplished.
Not bad, but...
Don't worry, trust me.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
Oh, self-taught.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just you be nice over there.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. The treasures in this ancient city are... Yes. What are you waiting for?
Roger that. Watch me.
จิบเถอะนะอุ้ย
Well, as expected for a realm of Fugusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from oceans.
Thanks for the look at the clarity. Let me
How long have we known each other? I can't believe it.
How could I empower me? It's true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any... Alright, enough fooling around.
Cipher rules. I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure. Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time. Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
Whoa! Isn't that like... Once activated, this thing...
Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be...
Boss lady here. Here we go round the river of souls.
There's a big guy guarding this place. Look at its face.
Oh, what the?
Ugly enough to make even me.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly so.
How about you take the front? I'll attack.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
Why?
Let's try it this other way. We can do it all. Together, we can do anything.
小三郎 OK。
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with— Hey, the Bartola. Look at you, all shake. Should be safe here now.
Aye, boss.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Huh.
This looks tragic. Do you think they made it to Occam?
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone
I'm
from
Johan.
Styxia. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. It does seem unfair, doesn't it?
Yeah, the world just isn't fixed. Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kephal's?
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly.
Oh, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumble. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then.
Oh, I see.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from—
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if...
How ridiculous.
你ต้องหักหลังนี่อะไร เชื่อใจใครไม่ได้
Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. Should we call on...
Never thought that.
I don't need a controller. Hand of Zagreus. My darling.
ซาฟอง
Not bad.
Let's go.
Hey, slow down.
What?
You
Oh my God.
know, that question. The one you
Forgive me.
Oh. Is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
When it comes to singing, I still sound better than you, Haas.
Go.
เป็นหยีเมื่อกี้จะร้องเพลงอะไรเนี่ยอยากฟังอะไร
This scent feels like something incredible. Do I need to give instructions here? Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat?
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing?
Sheep, humans.
Puzzles and tricks are... Told you, nothing can stop me. Cyber, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around. I told
Wait.
you. Shh, quiet. That seamstress. She... Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies? As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera. Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. What? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain my... Don't talk to me like that. 1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal... I see it. So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I see it. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission, the finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand. I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera. Goodbye, Aglaya.
Boing.
What a shame. I thought there'd be some...
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the river. Of those relics were once priceless. But
Aww, hearing that... Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't...
do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Like...
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide! Creepy boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious.
Actually, it gave itself away very early.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me...
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except...
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd know, isn't that right, Zagreus?
are blind.
After all, I'm the only one in the
เรียง
world
ซับ
who
เรียน
knows
สอด
you're still alive. To make sure you survive if you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I still walk through.
You may have been reduced to this form.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad. You're back again, Cyphera.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the... I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blue.
Yes. What about... So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen.
Cyphera.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? Popper.
Stop it, I'll give you clothes. Stay here. Stay and...
Aren't you going to ask me? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even...
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything. You stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or...
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's...
I wouldn't have invited you if I were with...
You're weird, seamstress. You know, I've tried not to become a liar. But honestly... It's just what makes you think I won't.
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a dim. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. Stay here with me.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow.
非洲
All right. Let's make it a deal. You have one day to change your mind. Once the action...
นี่ ก่อนนะ
Fear. Planting seeds of... From what I know, these stories are true. Objectively, the rise of the Cleaners was both inevitable and... Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who have to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for... There you are, Lord Donghong. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate. So the holy city... You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. You played your hand. Stay away from Akama forever, because Aglaya is dead. And in the eyes of the holy city citizens...
ออกไปฉากตายได้เท่ไม่ได้เลย
Looks like she. Well, she thought you were
Misinterpreting mercy for... They're still alive. With what I must warn you. I haven't fought a human in ages, if you feel as lucky as they are.
Finon is seriously...
Get out of here.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start a fight. We came only to ensure you... while you were unaware. We already accomplished our mission. So, Lord Finan.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Probably a desperate gamble. I guess the opposition within the Council of... If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like a rat. Like Teleslate.
Yeah, don't touch it.
The Glaya blasted. But how could they possibly... Stay calm. This could just be one of her...
Finan, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I won't be merciful this time.
好了，推人出炸死黑了。
Cartonis? Oh, I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You, in this form, you come.
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. It's time to fulfill our...
Of course.
The thing I entrusted to you.
Far too plain this vessel is.
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone.
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden...
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though is that what you want?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still...
Selfless until the end. Envy that child. There's no need to. Already...
Your praise puts my heart at ease. Grant, please. Take me through the loss.
一疼是不疼？
And the city is silent. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is... I can't imagine, unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan. Let's go. Came back before us. Well, don't worry, Lord Kratos. Were you in this?
Regrettably, no eyewitnesses, only some.
It's fine.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace.
Oh, God.
อะไรนะหัวแตกตายขึ้นเทพหัวแตกตายอะนะ
By the time the Holy City guards approached to check.
เฮ้ย
They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the grove, and they didn't have any reason, nor...
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order.
ตั้งแถววันนี้ผู้ร้ายกับปกตินะ
But don't take too long. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Crowder. The baths are empty. Hyacinth.
Hyacinth.
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Tree. It's great that you could come back so quickly. Yes, we witnessed her final moment. I tried to treat her immediately, but declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden.
What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treep, you should rest, Hyacinth.
Okay.
Next, we should visit Lady Treeby.
TP.รับนะมีคนโทรมา
Snowy. Little Gray.
Lady Treeby.
Snowy, don't. You went to the grove to prepare yourself for the threat. We were always by Aggie's. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the flame chase journey. Yet...
I know what Aglaya expected of me.
The scroll
ยอด
over
เยี่ยม
there was entrusted to us. I think now's the right time.
ความทรงจำเนรมิต
Finan, my humble
ปลาย
student.
นั้น นักเรียนที่ฉันถ่อมตัวและพวกพ้องที่ไว้ใจได้ของ
As
ฉัน
I write this, you
ในขณะที่ฉันเขียนข้อความเหล่านี้ นายกำลังพัฒนาผีปากอยู่กับพลขอ
the survival of the
ถ้าพาอาวุโสเพื่อให้การเดินทางและล่า
a smoke of
เปลวไฟดำเนินต่อไปบนสนามภูมิได้ตลบอบอวนไปด้วยควันไฟหลายลูก
I deeply regret.
ฉันเลือกไม่ตัดสินใจให้นายกับจูลี่จิบตัวทีเวลาละบะบะบะบะบะบะบะบะบะ
I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated kindness. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have counted with deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd. I have no... You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, realizing that my humanity was fading. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the blaze soaring into the sky like Sophia and confusion. But I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, alchemy still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity. Don't yet. In your way, that might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They, Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be you are the destined world-bearer of Emphorius. They go, complete the flame-chase journey of the prophets. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy? Along, can you do me a favor?
รอเงียบพัดหรอนี่แหละพี่เขาเป็นคนพูดน้อย
Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards. Urge everyone who has concerns about the whole... Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. Cortonis, what brings you to Marmorial Palace? I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you.
How are you holding up? I want better than I expect.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take...
Right. Your assessment is...
Is this it?
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn, prepare for battle. For...
Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad sword master. You...
Precise. You're imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cortonis.
Another thing.
What's this?
Stored here.
เชียร์ภาชนะเทพ
Was her commission.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm in this way.
I understand. But when the world dashed her hopes and she...
How will the Holy City continue without... Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke, I wrestled with every word, searching. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than the strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide. To strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed.
Who murdered Lady Goldweaver?
Find the murderer! Make them...
I felt the same as I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution. But my perspective... The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from deep down we all know. The last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone.
Finon has a way with words. Indeed.
The flame-chased journey is nearing its end. With only one tight before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akuma will remain a sanctuary in these end times.
这比污染的一个档呗。
People, Aglaya, a better people.
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
对了吗？买乐 people， 买乐 people。
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now there's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time. She was Akuma's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Goldweaver, Aglaya. Was...
Damn.
That singing sounds so... That's our song. And Snowy...
Yes, Lady Trian. For that shot, your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart.
Snowy was so cute and... Now...
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do.
Don't mention it. Your light isn't...
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate
Not at all, Professor.
Chrysos and...
Who could have thought, Professor? Goodbye, Professor. Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you... Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend, but that's...
Danger.
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my...
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I
Please, no apologies. Despite everything.
I feel the same.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Aglaya.
Remember, Finan, the Chrysos heirs are the...
Rest assured, the difference between it...
Well said.
It's late.
Anything else, even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
อันนี้ชื่อลอสอะ
Oh, thank you.
Maybe what I wanted to say, but this crumbling world. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Forget you. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos.
I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen...
A bold statement from see you around.
It's a date.
What a poignant, yet splendid, and it's still not over yet.
Yes.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people. I'm not the same person.
But to me, you've never changed at all. Fine.
เอาไปหมดวิถีนี่คือแพทนันร้อนนะ
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of... I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. All the way to... But my eyes are...
Cypher? You...
Seamstress. Does Akama have any
Of course it has. It's truly a price gem of all.
Nice! Got it.
You're probably already plotting to... And your next move is probably trying...
Look, Seamstress. Are you sure you are...
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is... Don't lie to yourself. Do you...
What else am I supposed to do? You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good... But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you! I can't sing as well as Miss Hyshulans! And I definitely don't know if the only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that... But I still want to be...
I know, Cypher. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair, but you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only...
I just want everyone to believe that the world is pure, that lie become reality.
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. Sometimes they...
Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking...
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half...
Thank you. I had a feel...
Oh, and you didn't call me out on...
Well... I You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned... They didn't get everything.
I see.
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame forever enshrined. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame on you? So, you want me to give them a nice...
You sure saw right. I have only one request. Please.
Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way... Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything. Let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching...
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this... That lunatic may have lost their mind. But they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't...
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought...
Ha! Sacred Art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network would. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight. With this.
What a dangerous situation we find. But since you're the one who brought it up.
Just look how ridiculous. You guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor.
You have my deepest gratitude.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry. Need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Đi đâu à? Bật không tài. Biết giờ này.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the black tide destroyed the grove. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe I know, little Ika, but we have an even more important mission this time. You're right. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. This was where Professor. I can still see that day.
And that was your. Now, each of you, however.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes.
Firstly, call me. Secondly,
I see.
All you do every. I have nothing left to say.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time. Surely you can't skip.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyde.
Fine. Since some of you are so eager to speak.
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration.
I see. So you want to be a hero?
I didn't say.
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time.
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless. I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death. So that
How naive. So naive that it makes see. This is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are, since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyas?
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to mind. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived.
So you're saying that?
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. Her story is told to every What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivor? Her brilliance had become a spool. That's why all my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. I wish not to return to include a footnote. I'm getting, but my beliefs have never. Danny, what are you doing here? You guessed it. That's the only. Don't worry. I Good. Oh? Could it be that you No. Since we've already met up. That's the dependable express.
Còn lại anh.